2 of the ANZ Premiership kicked off right here in Auckland from the Trust Arena, and it was the Southern still victorious over the Northern Mystics. And it's safe to say that the Mystics, they're still searching for that cohesion as a team, Anna.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a better start. The first quarter was a bit closer, but it blew out for them, and that's definitely something they've got to work on, getting ball to their shooters. Yep.
Well, someone who was impressive for the Still today was Gina Crampton, and she was awarded the MVP, but she was really a workhorse for them in the middle.
Yeah, rightly so. She deserved that. She's a real weapon for them down there. When she's got the vision into the circle, she'll let it go, and she does the court work to get free for the ball. So really impressed with her. The whole week, actually, all 3 games, she's done great.
She has been very impressive for them, and she has been running through that middle very strongly. I dare say she didn't slow down across the whole week, playing in all 3 games.
Yep.
But a positive for the Mystics would have to be their defence.
Yeah, that did go well for them this game. It worked better. I liked seeing Makade in the back with Kalaka at goal defence, so I'd like to see more of that. Sokolich Beachton also did a reasonable job at wing defence, so yeah, that is a highlight for them. It's good to see some jumps of the shots in there. They just need to get the timing right, and then that will come off for them.
But unfortunately for them, there were lots of changes made, but for the Mystics, there were not any changes made down their attack end, which we would have liked to see. But defensively, I feel like they handled the changes very well. While you're an expert defender, I have to ask you about Kate Heffernan, because she was probably a standout for the Steel today.
She was another young girl that stepped up and shown that she's here to play some netball. She was against a very experienced player in Tuiava, and she was there. She was hands and everything, keeping up with her. So exciting, quick and nice and tall. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where she goes with her netball.
And her mother is also a former Silver Fernan auntie. Well, there are the stats there, Anna, and there's still 86 attempts to Mystics 59.
That's a massive standout for me, is the amount of ball. It's pretty similar all the way across in terms of turnovers. You'd expect to see it higher from the Mystics, but it's not too bad. It's the amount of ball that they're getting, and they converted it. Mystics a bit better this week, but just not enough. And you see, when you're up against a shooter like Putgita that is in the 90s, she's so solid, and that's kind of what you're looking for in a shooter.
And we didn't see any changes for the Mystics made in their shooting end, which I'm sure you wouldn't have minded seeing, but it was the Still victorious over the Northern Mystics right here in Auckland for round 2 of the ANZ Premiership.
The ANZ Premiership was proudly brought to you by ANZ.